Hey everybody, this is Paddy McCracken dialing in from Denver, Colorado, and excited to be on this webinar with everyone today as we have the opportunity to ask a few questions to Miss Leslie Shew out of Nashville, Tennessee. And Leslie's been with Nerium International and the organization and team now for a little over 2 years, and really just kind of excited to pick her brain and to really see why she got started with Nerium and what she's really been able to go out there and accomplish. And so I know your time is valuable, Leslie, but if you just want to go ahead and say hello and then just kind of start by saying, how did you come about Nerium? Who introduced you to Nerium? Did they lead with the product or show you a few photos, or how did you kind of hear about everything?
Yeah, thanks, Patty. Great to be here with you today and from Nashville, Tennessee. I was not really looking for an opportunity when I was introduced to Nerium. A friend of mine, who's also a colleague, Lynn, who lives here, introduced me to Nerium. She just shot me an email, said, hey, just not sure if you're interested or not, but want to tell you about this product I've been using I really love. And we're both in natural medicine. And she knew that I would be interested in looking at something that was plant-based. And so I took a look and said, well, you know what? I'm 47 years old. I'm looking for definitely something to work with my skin. Was not interested in really exploring the business part of it. But I said, send me a sample. I'd love to try it. She dropped off a bottle. And I'll tell you, by about day 4, I knew there was something amazing about this product. I loved what it was doing with my skin, just the tone and texture changes I was seeing. And so I definitely gave her a call back and said, this product is hands down the best thing I've ever seen. Let's do this. And she said, sure, I'll hook you up and get you on an auto ship. And she said, while you're at it, you might want to check out the business opportunity. And I said, you know what? I don't have time. I'm really busy. It's not really something I'm looking for right now. What I didn't know was that, there is so much potential in businesses like this. And she and myself both, we get hit up with every company out there, every juice, every supplement, everything that comes out. And there's a lot of really wonderful products and companies out there, but just had never really been interested in network marketing or social media marketing. So I kind of played it off at first and thought, yeah, this really ain't going to be for me. But she said, do me a favor and check into Jeff Olson and look a little bit into Nerium Biotech. And so I did, and really had researched the product, loved the ingredients, loved what I was seeing, loved that it was, a startup company and something new and different, exclusive rights to the product. And so I just decided, you know what, I love it. I'm going to tell people about it anyway. So I might as well go ahead and partner with the company. And so I did. And I'll tell you, it was the best business decision I ever made, and the best decision I made for my skin. Definitely, it has rolled back the time on my face at least 10 years. So I am enjoying both the benefits of the product and the company and what we're doing here across the U.S. and now as we're going out globally and meeting awesome people like Patty and other people across the country. It's been really rewarding.
Awesome. Well, let me just kind of touch on a few things there. So basically, you heard about the product, and that's what originally kind of captured your attention. Yes. And so, in those, I think you said 4+ days. Right on that 4th day, that's when you started really feeling a difference, right? The tone texture. And so that's kind of just from just that initial feeling, and obviously because with your background, you were really into the plant-based, botanical-based. Awesome. So what else did you look into? Did you just try it, or did you kind of look into the clinicals and the white papers and things of that nature, or what? I
did. I looked into NeriumBiotech.com, which is kind of our sister company where we came from, and looked at some of their research that they had done with extract, and was very impressed with some of the things they were doing. And they've been doing this for many, many years. Nerium has been around a long time. Just Nerium International is still a baby company, but the extract, or NAE8 extract, has been around in clinical studies and medical studies for a really long time. And so I knew that this was something special. This is not typically something you see in this type of industry. And not to mention the fact that in natural health, we do a lot of wonderful things with plants and herbs that have amazing healing properties inside the body. But we have never really seen anything that you could put externally on the skin that really, really could match up to some of the more chemical-based products on the market. And I was personally very frustrated because I wasn't finding anything that would work very well. I used all organic lines or plant-based lines, and they smell good, they taste good, but they weren't doing a whole lot for my aging skin. So to have something that's plant-based that can match up and even exceed some of the results that we're seeing with chemical products on the market really is a huge breakthrough in our natural field industry. So that really got my attention because I thought, this is something that no one else has. And to have that global right to that, I knew that this was going to be one of those opportunities that you definitely don't want to let pass you by. And I was very fortunate enough to be introduced to it early on, so that's something I could really begin enjoying and sharing with people, whether it's people that I knew, friends, family, other colleagues. Anytime I have patients coming in that are looking for something for their skin externally, I can say, yes, we actually have something now that really works and it's amazing. So that's kind of definitely was more my interest in the beginning, was where it came from, the plant-based, studying the effects of the oleander and aloe vera. I knew aloe vera was wonderful. It has many healing properties. I wasn't as familiar with the Nerium oleander, so that was something that was fascinating to me, and seeing the properties that it has. And, some of the most interesting plants in the world have the strongest medicinal value. And so it's just been really incredible to kind of have both my worlds collide, so to speak, and have something I can offer people that really works.
Right on. So, everything that you said there, I mean, with your background and knowing great products, but always looking for botanical-based product that really did deliver the results, especially after feeling it on your own skin, what were some of your expectations at the beginning? I mean, I know you weren't originally looking for a business or a new business or a new venture. I think you had the time for that. But what were some of your expectations at the beginning, and where have your expectations kind of gone now today?
Well, honestly, I didn't really have any expectations in the beginning. As far as the product went, I saw before and after pictures, and I thought, okay, if this really does this, this is going to be amazing. But I was pretty skeptical. I really didn't believe that there was anything plant-based that was going to bring these kind of results. So as I began working on my skin, definitely that caught my attention. And as far as the business side of it, at the time I was in a practice and running my own business, working really hard. And, running your own business can be challenging. Never really knowing how much I was going to make from month to month. And I had come out of a 16-year teaching career. I used to teach high school at-risk kids. And one of the challenges with teaching was financial challenges. And so I would teach all day and then wait tables at night and on the weekends. So working hard was not something foreign to me, but making decent money and being able to do things that I wanted to do was foreign to me. I just was working all the time without really seeing much results. So that was something that was in the back of my mind. I thought, I really have been looking for a way to supplement my income, have a backup plan, because nowadays you just don't really know anymore. There's no guarantee with any job, and especially when you're a business for yourself. And so that was something that was very intriguing to me. I love working for myself. I love being able to work from home and travel. So my expectations, though, really, I would hear these stories about people that were doing all these amazing things, and I really never thought that was something that would happen to me. I had tried one of these couple of things in the past that never really panned out, and I swore I would never do anything like this again. So I was very skeptical. My biggest expectation, honestly, was we have the iPad program, and I thought, if I could just earn my product for free and earn this iPad, that really was about my only goal in the beginning. So that happened very quickly. I got my investment back, earned my iPad, and And when I earned the Lexus, I'll never forget, I was sitting at a prospect's house and telling him a little about the company, and Ann Ford from California texted me, and she was, "Oh my gosh, you just got your Lexus." And I went, "What? How did that even happen?" So I was very blown away. Really just didn't even have that in my radar. I was just following our system. We have a great system in place that anybody can do. You don't have to have any kind of sales experience. I'm definitely not a salesperson. I just love talking about things that I enjoy. And so I just plugged into our system and did exactly what I was told. And things started to happen, and happened very quickly. And it's really been quite a journey, and far beyond anything I could have ever expected.
That's awesome, Leslie. I mean, that's really cool, to get started and just kind of to set a couple benchmark goals. And I mean, those beginning expectations are just something that really, I mean, congratulations again on achieving that, but then just going above and above and above. And now you have dozens of Lexus earners on your team. Yeah. Even a few making a six-figure income or have achieved that $50,000 bonus. So let me ask you this, in your business, or even, we have a little bit of a similar background in regards to definitely not scared of a hard day's work, just wanted to get rewarded for it. Have you had a defining moment? Have you had anything inside of this business, or, in the past 2 years, or maybe even prior to Nerium, that really, one of those defining moments that kind of changed everything? I mean, was it that phone call from Ann Ford about Lexus, or was it something a little bit down the road, or really, do you have a defining moment? Can you think of something?
Gosh, that's a great question, Patty. I think I've had many defining moments since I've been in this company. But, I'll tell you, I remember many years ago when I was struggling and teaching high school and waiting tables, and I went and spent a week with my cousin out in Arizona, and he's an entrepreneur, self-made millionaire, always had tons of businesses going, and we would sit by his pool, and he would be sitting there on his headset, and he would take a call here and there, he's like, "Isn't this great? I'm just sitting by the pool with you, and I'm working and earning money." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's really cool." And he said, "You could do this." And I remember thinking, gosh, there's no way. I mean, I went to school to be a high school teacher, and I don't really know how I could do anything else. And he said, Leslie, he said, the difference between me and anyone else out there is that I said I was going to do it, and I did it. And he said, a lot of people talk about doing it, and they just never do it. He said that there's no other difference. You just have to decide. And he said, you always want, multiple streams of income, and working for yourself is a powerful place to be. And I remember just thinking that was a whole nother world I would never, ever be able to enter. I just didn't think that was something I could have. And what this industry has done, and what I've seen since I've been with Nerium, is that it really is possible, that you don't have to have any special degree or any kind of special personality, anything like that. If you find a company like Nerium where everything is in place for you, and they have a system, and they have people that are supporting you and right there working hand in hand with you, that you really can be successful. And I've seen people from all walks of life. And I remember sitting in one of our first conventions and listening to David Bird and just watching everything that was happening and thinking, wow, here I am, fast forward 15 years, and I'm doing it. And the only reason this happened is because I said yes. And it's because I took a chance, and I stepped out there, and I just went for it. And that really is the biggest defining moment for me, is just deciding to do it and to stick with something and to work hard and to learn the system that's before you and plug in and connect to people. And that's what I've loved about Nerium is the connection that we have. And we connect across lines. I have people here. We had a big event here Monday night where we did a big Nerium University training. We had over 50 people there. We were all from different teams all across the United States. And we've really made some great connections and great relationships. And sometimes I forget when I'm working with someone from another team that we're not even on the same team, because we have such a great relationship and work together so well. And that is, to me, has been unique, something unique I've seen with this company that I've really never seen in anything And I know it's, from what I hear, it's not real common in network marketing or relationship marketing at all. So I think we have something very, very special here. And just the personal growth that I've experienced has been unprecedented. I have done a lot of personal development. I have master's in counseling. I've done a lot of personal growth my entire education career and in counseling and that type of thing. But this is different. I have experienced personal growth in ways that I've never seen before, and really has been an amazing journey that's just getting started. And you know, if you're looking for something like this where you can connect to people with a common goal of making people better and making the world a better place, and making a way for you to be able to do things that you've never been able to do before and help people in ways you've never been able to help before, then this is the company for you. I just believe that with all my heart.
That's awesome, Leslie. And I mean, you bring up such great points and such great, you know, things of value that you've been able to find here, you know. And so what I love about our business is that we do have the opportunity of meeting new people, and we do have the opportunity of growing. And, you know, I know with this video really beginning out the new year, I'm kind of excited to do like a part 2 or a part 3 of this process to kind of see the evolution of your business and see the evolution of what's happened. But let's just kind of close with this. You know, it's January 3rd. You know, we have a bright new year. We're going on to becoming, you know, really kind of running in our stride here with what we're doing, where we're expanding into. You know, I know you're building into other countries now, and so why don't we wrap up with this? You know, I know you just moved into a brand new, beautiful place. I love seeing your new backdrop. I had a chance, as you know, being with you over the summer, just in your house and meeting your husband and whatnot, and looks like you have a brand new place. So what are you thinking this year is going to bring for you, and where are you looking to travel? What are you looking to accomplish in this year as we close out this interview?
Yeah, Patty, it's been amazing. We just moved into a beautiful new house, and you know, I've been wanting a new home for many, many years. And my husband told me about 3 or 4 years ago, when I was just so frustrated because I wanted a new place. And he said, "When you can buy us a house, then we will move." And I said, "Okay." And so when I started Nerium, once I realized it was something I was going to go for, I thought, you know what, that is going to be a big goal for me, is I'm going to buy us a house. And so it has been very surreal and just a really amazing blessing. And the best part about it is I'm able to open up my home to so many people. We're getting ready for training this afternoon. I've got team members coming over, and we're going to eat and hang out and do phone calls and do some training and game plans. And just being able to have the space to say, yeah, come over, and not have to worry about how many can fit in here. You know, we can just have as many people as we want, and just enjoy our time together. And that is a huge blessing to me. And so I see this year being a lot more of that, and a lot of growth for all of us as we move into more countries, and we've got more products coming out. And this really is going to be phase 3 of our company. And I just cannot wait to see what unfolds this spring as we go into our convention in San Jose. And I just, you know, my goals for this year are to help more people achieve their dreams. You know, I want to see more and more people, my friends and people that I've met and built relationships with in this company, walk across that stage to get their $50,000 check and to earn those cars. And you know, it's not just about the money and the cars and those kind of things. Those are great, and we need those. But it's about the journey that you have getting there and who you become in that process. And that's what's been amazing, is watching people that I care about change and grow and become better versions of themselves. And it's great that we get the financial rewards with that, because, you know, let's face it, in our world, that's, you know, money is how we get places and how we do things and how we survive and how we can help people. So that's really great too. But even more than that is just watching people transform their lives and reach more and more people to help them transform their lives. And so that is what I'm most excited about this year as we branch more into other countries. And I'm looking forward. The end of February, I'm headed to Puerto Rico to work with a new team that I started out there. And I don't know what the other countries we have coming on board are going to be. I mean, we've got Mexico and Canada, and just have a lot of excitement that's going to be happening around this company. So I think 2015 is going to be an epic year for sure.
Awesome. Well, I'm with you. I agree. I'm fired up, and it's just neat to see what's happening. And I'm just so grateful, to be working with you and to be able to spend time with you and your organization. I mean, I know you're branching out. I mean, that Puerto Rico trip sounds fun. It's crazy what this business can do, from moving to a new home or a new area of the country to be able to travel to some really cool areas as well. So, Leslie, I appreciate your time today. I know you're helping a lot of people get ready for that party, and I look forward to doing the second part of this interview as we go forward. So, Leslie, have a great 2015. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your organization and team, and it's going to be a great year. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Patty. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.